Welcome, everyone, and thank you for being here. Today, we are embarking on a journey toward one of the most significant milestones in your professional life, achieving true financial freedom. Our presentation, titled The Three Pillars of Financial Freedom, serves as a comprehensive strategic guide tailored specifically for young professionals who are ready to start building lasting wealth. Throughout this session, we will move beyond simple theory, transitioning from information to strategy, and finally to application. By the end of our time together, you will have a clear roadmap to support your long-term financial goals. Let's get started.
Your retirement toolkit consists of three essential vehicles necessary for a secure financial future. First, we have the 401k, often referred to as the heavy lifter. This is an employer-sponsored account that focuses on automated savings and significant tax advantages. By leveraging the power of compound interest over time, it performs the bulk of the work in building your long-term wealth. Next is Social Security, which functions as longevity insurance. This government safety net is specifically designed to replace a portion of your pre-retirement income. It is important to remember that it acts as a floor for survival, providing a base level of support rather than a ceiling for your desired lifestyle. Finally, we have the IRA, known as the flexible supplement. As a private account, it offers you greater investment control and tax-free growth potential. It is the versatile tool in your kit, designed to fill any gaps left by the other pillars and provide a more customized approach to your retirement strategy.
Let's examine the first pillar of a solid financial foundation, the 401k, often referred to as the heavy lifter. This is an employer-offered account designed to automate your savings by diverting a portion of your salary directly into investments before it ever hits your bank account. The real power of this account lies in what we call the cheat code, which is the employer match. Most companies will match your contributions up to a certain percentage. For example, if you contribute 3%, they add another 3%. This represents an instant 100% return on your money, which is an advantage you simply cannot find anywhere else in the market. Additionally, there is a significant tax benefit to consider. Contributions to a traditional 401k are made pre-tax, which lowers your total taxable income for the year. By reducing your tax bill today, you are effectively keeping more of your own money to invest and grow for the future.
Moving on to Pillar 2, we look at longevity insurance, better known as Social Security. While often viewed as a primary retirement source, we need to perform a reality check on its actual function. Social Security provides a guaranteed monthly paycheck, funded by the 6.2% payroll tax you contribute during your working years. However, it is essential to understand that it is designed to replace only about 30 to 40% of a professional's pre-retirement income. As illustrated in the chart, there is a substantial income gap between your current earnings and the benefit you will receive. The critical takeaway here is that Social Security is meant to serve as the floor of your retirement strategy, not the ceiling.
Pillar 3 of our strategy is the flexible supplement, also known as the Individual Retirement Account or IRA. As illustrated by the growth from a small sprout to a flourishing tree, the Roth Advantage allows you to pay taxes on your contributions today while your tax bracket is likely lower, so that your compound growth is never taxed again. While 401k plans often come with limited investment menus, an IRA offers high control, giving you the freedom to invest in almost any stock or fund you choose. For 2025, the contribution limit is set at $7,000, making this a vital tool for building tax-free wealth for your future.
To understand how the primary retirement pillars stack up, we can compare them based on setup, funding, benefits, and control. A 401k is established by your employer and funded by both your contributions and a potential employer match. Its standout benefit is the free matching money provided by your boss, though your investment control is limited to a pre-selected menu. Social Security is managed by the government and funded through payroll taxes. The core benefit of this pillar is a guaranteed stream of income, although it allows for no individual control as the process is entirely automatic. Finally, a Roth IRA is an account you set up and fund yourself. The main benefit of this vehicle is tax-free growth, which is a powerful tool for long-term wealth. Because it is self-directed, it offers the highest level of control, allowing you to choose exactly how your money is invested. By balancing these three components, you can leverage their unique strengths to secure your financial future.
When managing limited cash for retirement, it is essential to follow a strategic order of operations to maximize every dollar. The first priority is to contribute to your 401k up to the employer match. This should be your baseline because it allows you to capture free money immediately, effectively providing a guaranteed 100% return on your investment. Once you have secured the full employer match, your next step is to max out your Roth IRA. A Roth IRA offers the significant benefit of tax-free growth and typically provides access to a wider range of high-quality investment options than most employer-sponsored plans. Finally, if you still have funds available after reaching the Roth IRA contribution limit, you should return to your 401k. Increasing your contributions here will help further lower your taxable income for the year while continuing to build your retirement nest egg. Following this sequence ensures you are prioritizing the most impactful financial advantages first.
To put our financial theories into practice, let's compare two distinct investment profiles, Sarah and Jim. Sarah represents the time advantage. At 25 years old with an annual income of $60,000, she has a significant 40-year horizon to leverage the power of compounding before her planned retirement at age 65. On the other hand, we have Jim, who illustrates the cash flow advantage. Although Jim is starting 10 years later at age 35, giving him a shorter 30-year investment horizon, he earns double Sarah's salary at $120,000. This comparison allows us to analyze whether Sarah's additional decade of growth can outperform Jim's superior ability to contribute capital.
Let's examine Sarah's financial journey to understand the immense value of an employer match. Sarah contributes $150 per month, which her employer matches exactly. This creates a total annual investment of $3,600. By age 65, Sarah's account reaches a total value of $720,000. If we look at the components of this wealth, Sarah herself only contributed $72,000 out of pocket. Her employer provided an additional $72,000 in cash. However, the most significant portion, approximately $576,000, is the result of compound growth over several decades. This clearly demonstrates that the heavy lifting in long-term retirement planning is driven by the combination of consistent time in the market and the compounding power of the match. Let's examine the profound impact that timing has on long-term wealth accumulation through this comparison of Roth IRA outcomes. The data presented here illustrates what is known as the cost of waiting by looking at two specific scenarios, starting an investment journey at age 25 versus waiting until age 35. In scenario A, represented by the green line, an individual begins investing at age 25. Over the course of their career, they contribute a total of $300,000. By the time they reach age 65, the power of compounding has grown that account to approximately $1.5 million. Now, contrast this with scenario B, represented by the red line. This individual waits 10 years to start, beginning at age 35. Although they contribute a total of $225,000, only $75,000 less than the first investor, their final account value at age 65 is significantly lower, ending at just $706,000. The gap between these two outcomes is staggering. That 10-year delay cost the second investor $800,000 in lost growth. While the principal investment was relatively similar, Scenario B missed out on the most critical decade of exponential growth. This serves as a powerful reminder that when building wealth, time is often a more valuable asset than the capital itself. Starting early is the most effective way to maximize the benefits of compound interest. Looking at Sarah's combined financial future at age 65, we see a compelling illustration of the power of consistent retirement planning. Her total nest egg reaches $2.22 million, comprised of $720,000 in a 401k and $1.5 million in a Roth IRA. This total enables a significant income shift in retirement. By utilizing the 4% withdrawal rule in combination with Social Security, Sarah is projected to receive an annual income of $118,000. As the slide highlights, this effectively doubles her working salary of $60,000, ensuring a very comfortable and secure retirement. Now we turn our attention to Jim. With a 30-year timeline and an annual income of $120,000, Jim is in a position where he must strategically leverage his cash flow to ensure a secure retirement. We have two scenarios to consider. Scenario A, the coasting approach, involves contributing only enough to receive the employer match, which amounts to approximately $300 per month. Represented here by the turtle, this method is slow and steady, but may not be sufficient given his shorter horizon. In contrast, Scenario B represents the power user path. By maxing out the current IRS limit of $24,500 per year, Jim adopts the Rocket strategy. For an individual with Jim's earning potential, this shift toward aggressive saving is essential to capitalize on the remaining decades of growth and reach his long-term financial objectives. Let's take a closer look at the $2 million difference and how specific contribution strategies can drastically alter long-term financial outcomes. Here, we compare two distinct paths for an individual named Jim. In the first scenario, labeled coasting, Jim contributes just enough to earn his employer's 401k match, resulting in a net worth of $680,000. However, by transitioning to a power user strategy, choosing to max out his 401k contributions every year, Jim's net worth climbs to $2.65 million. This strategic shift creates a nearly $2 million advantage, illustrating that while capturing an employer match is a vital first step, maximizing tax-advantaged accounts is what truly accelerates wealth accumulation.
Jim's financial future is defined by two distinct trajectories, the standard path and the wealth path. On the left, the standard path focuses on securing employer matching and Roth contributions. This strategy projects a nest egg of $1.39 million, resulting in an annual retirement income of $91,000 and a comfortable lifestyle. On the right, we see the wealth path, which involves maximizing both 401k and Roth contributions. This more aggressive approach leads to a significantly larger nest egg of $3.35 million and a luxurious retirement income of $170,000 per year. Notably, the wealth path provides Jim with a substantial raise in retirement. While he currently earns $120,000 a year, this strategy would increase his annual income by $50,000 once he stops working. These two roads highlight how prioritizing higher contribution levels now can dramatically transform one's quality of life in the future.
Let's outline your immediate next steps to secure your financial future. First, you must check your 401k match. This is effectively a guaranteed return on your investment, so ensure you are contributing at least enough to capture every dollar of free money your employer offers. Second, open a Roth IRA to start the clock on tax-free compounding. It is important to note that the contribution limit for 2025 is $7,000. Third, treat your savings like a mandatory bill. By automating your deductions, you ensure that your investment goals are met before the money ever reaches your checking account, removing the temptation to spend it. As the saying goes, the best time to start was 10 years ago, but the second best time is today.